Hey everybody out there in YouTube land, it's George from the Elvis Vinyl Guy channel. I'm back today with a big update. This is a whole collection that I bought off of a guy. Sorry, my head's cut off a little bit, but the light behind me just is too much of a glare on the video. But I got to figure out my lighting. But right now this is as good as it gets, I guess. I'm going to try to make this video fast though, because there's a lot of records. I paid less than $150 for all these. Not that really matters, but it's a pretty decent collection. I'm just going to go ahead and get started. Got Bob Seger, Silver Bullet Band. Van McCoy and the Soul City Symphony. This is a Disco 12-inch Brick, Musicmatic, and Daz on the Bang label. There's a little bit of disco in this, but not much. This is Joe Tex 12-inch on Epic. Be Cool. Willie is Dancing with a Sissy and Ain't Gonna Bump No More. A really nice copy of Stevie Wonder, Songs in the Key of Life. It did come with the 45. I'm not going to take all the time to open all of them. This was cool. My first Electric Light Orchestra album, Out of the Blue. This has the hype sticker for I Got You Babe. Casey and the Sunshine Band. Most of these are in really, really good condition. And a lot of them are complete too. If they came with posters, this guy had the posters in them. Capricorn Records, this is Sea Level. I haven't heard of them, but they came with the collection. Three Dog Night, Harmony. Traffic, John Barleycorn Must Die. It's my first Traffic in my collection. And the Low Spark of High Heeled Boys, Traffic. Elton John's Greatest Hits. Robert Palmer, Sneakin' Sally Through the Alley. Earth, Wind and Fire's Gratitude. Got a couple of Earth, Wind and Fire. That was cool to get. This was a real cool find. It's on Fraternity. It's Lonnie Mack, the Wham of That Memphis Man. This is a pretty high dollar record too. And it's in excellent shape. The cover's got a little bit of wear on the top top seam, but other than that, it's in really decent shape. Phil Collins, Joan Armatrading, original pressing. That's my second copy of that. This was cool to get because I don't have any Blues Brothers. Briefcase full of blues. Of course, it's got Rubber Biscuit on it, you know, and Hey Bartender and Soul Man. The Ohio Players with Honey. This was a great surprise. Randy Newman. I love Randy Newman. Little Criminals. Willie Nelson, The Sound in Your Mind. I used to have that when I was a kid. Some cool 80s, The Motels. It's great to get that. Rod Stewart, Never a Dull Moment. It's great to get that. Another great album, Carly Simon, No Secrets. Silver Convention. Fleetwood Mac in just great shape. Humble Pie is Eat It. Frampton Comes Alive. Great copy. A little bit of ring wear, but it's in better shape than I usually see it. That's why I don't have it yet. Emmylou Harris, Of course, there's Sin City on here by Graham Parsons. Ooh, Las Vegas. I think both of those are songs that appeared on the Flying Burritos Brothers. Last Train to Clarksville, the home of Happy Feet, Don Hicks and the Hot Licks. That was a cool little find. Peter, Paul, and Mary. K-Tel Reflections. It's got some good stuff on it. Roberta Flack, Eric Carmen, stuff like that. Michael Johnson. Nilsson, Without You. The Salsoul Orchestra. I don't know anything about this. If you do, let me know if this is worth having. I haven't listened to it yet. I mean, I'm going to, but this was cool. Delaney and Bonnie and Friends on tour with Eric Clapton. Stereo on the Atco label. This was another cool find. The Electric Flag. An American music band, a long time coming. This is on Columbia. Buddy Miller Express, Expressway to Your Skull. Hot Licks, the Rolling Stones, 64 to 71. In really, really great shape. Face Value by Phil Collins. Maxell Rock sampler. Rolling Stones, Exile on Main Street. This has the all the postcards in it and everything. Really great condition. The Allman Brothers live at Fillmore East. This is the pink Capricorn label. Really cool to find this, and just excellent shape. Just beautiful vinyl. Everything's really good package there. Blue Magoos, Never Going Back to Georgia on ABC. Hearts, Dreamboat Annie. Great shape. Some Girls by the Rolling Stones. This is the cover under construction cover. It's Only Rock and Roll by the Rolling Stones. This was a cool find too. This is instrumental versions of the Stones' biggest hits. It's the Andrew Oldham Orchestra. It's actually pretty rare, pretty high dollar album. And this thing is beautiful. It's in immaculate condition. It's on the London label. Rhythm Heritage. I don't know a lot about this. I'm sure it's disco. Cool album cover though. Close Up of Lou Rawls. The Pointer Sisters live at the Opera House. It's pretty cool. The Outlaws. Waylon and Willie, Tom Paul and Jesse Coulter. Olivia Newton-John. Honky Chateau by Elton John. Of course, known for Rocket Man and Mona Lisa's and Mad Hatters, obviously. Great album. ZZ Top, The Best Of. This is on London. This was cool to find. Golden Hits of Leslie Gore on Mercury. It's her later stuff. Sonny and Cher, All I Ever Need Is You. Another K-Tel, Music Magic. This was really cool to find since I'm a newly found Graham Parsons fanatic, but this is a 76 reissue, I believe, or 75. 76 reissue, yeah. Great condition. The Flying Burrito Brothers, I forgot to say that. Harry Chapin. Jimmy Buffett, changes in latitudes, changes in attitudes. Nice pressing of the Jimi Hendrix Experience. Are you experienced? Very nice copy of the soundtrack to Easy Rider. Pat Benatar, Live from Earth. This was cool. Big Country. The Crossing. ZZ Top, Eliminator. Second or third copy I've got of that. Doobie Brothers, Living on the Fault Line. Eagles Hotel California with the poster. Heart, Little Queen, of course, with Barracuda. Good Vibrations, the Beach Boys. I believe this is a green Capital Target label. Santana. Abraxas. I'm sure I said that wrong. The Beatles, Help. Really good condition. Santana, self-titled. Another Santana. I guess Welcome. I don't dislike Santana. I just don't really. That's the first 3 albums that I have of him. Rod Stewart. Every Picture Tells a Story. A lot of Steve Miller Band. It was really cool to get some of these early Steve Miller Band pressings. You know, I've got the greatest hits, but it was really cool to get these. Rock Love. The Joker. Brave New World. Your Saving Grace. Some early Steve Miller. The Roaring Silence by Manfred Mann's Earthman. Pardon me. Don McLean's American Pie. This was cool. Paul Revere and the Raiders, greatest hits with the hype sticker, and it includes the souvenir color photo book inside. So that was pretty cool. A 60s pressing with the insert. You don't find that a lot. Melanie. This is cool. This album folds out. I can't show you because it's ridiculous, but it folds out and turns into a box, and it came with the instructions and everything to turn it into a box. So that was really cool. Axis Bold as Love. Curtis Mayfield Superfly. That was cool to get. Ike and Tina Turner. Oopa Purdue on Harmony Records. Pardon me. Out of Our Heads, the Rolling Stones. I believe it's a mono on London. It's an okay condition. I mean, it plays fine. It's just the cover's got a lot of ring wear and edge wear. No splits, but it's pretty wore. You Had to Be There, Jimmy Buffett. Double live album with the poster. This is a real cool find. Walking with Mr. Lee. He won this on a radio station thing in 1959 or 1960, he said. So he's the one owner. And I got it to clean up. I even took that off almost. It's still on there a little bit, but it was really dark black. But it cleaned up fairly well. The seams are nice on it. The vinyl's beautiful. It's a pretty high dollar record. Golden Hits of the Four Seasons on VJ, which is pretty awesome to find. Leon Russell, Will-O the Wisp, and that is the last one. So that was a pretty cool little collection to pick up for under 150 bucks. Let me know if you think I paid too much. I mean, I don't think I did. I think it's a great price because all those are in really good condition. Anything that wasn't in good condition, I traded in at the record store and got some trade-in credit. Bought a few other things. Yeah, I know I haven't been shooting a lot of videos, but I'm gonna try to keep steady with them at least once a week. Maybe, you know, once every 2 weeks I'll post a video or something. Just been pretty busy. I don't know if you noticed, but if you're friends of mine on Facebook, then you'll see today I posted where I've done all my new racking. In fact, let's take a little tour, okay? So here's my record rack, my stuff on top. There's a collection of it. There's my box sets. We've already went over this, I know, but I got some other stuff. This is all my K-Tel collection right there. And we come in. I know the house is a mess, so forgive it, but it's in the middle of being spring cleaned. Here's my cassette wall. There's my CD box sets and some other stuff. That's a Marilyn Monroe 7-inch set. And then these are my CDs. Still some growing room down there if you can see. All right, catch you later.